black gold beneath the tundra. The discovery of oil at Prudhoe Bay in 1968 transformed Alaska from a remote territory into an energy powerhouse. Geologists with Atlantic Richfield and Humboldt Oil confirmed the presence of North America's largest oil field, containing an estimated 25 billion barrels of crude oil. This single reservoir held more oil than the entire proven reserves of most countries. The scale of the find immediately raised questions about how to extract and transport the oil across Alaska's harsh terrain. The solution would become one of the most ambitious engineering projects in American history, the Trans-Alaska Pipeline System. Environmental concerns emerged quickly. Conservation groups questioned industrializing one of the last wilderness frontiers. The proposed 800-mile pipeline route crossed caribou migration paths and earthquake-prone areas. Legal challenges delayed construction for 4 years until Congress passed special legislation in 1973 to override environmental lawsuits. The engineering challenges were unprecedented. Building across continuous permafrost required innovative solutions. Engineers developed elevated supports with refrigeration devices to keep the frozen ground stable. In earthquake zones, flexible joints allowed the pipeline to shift safely. One worker described the brutal conditions. "We'd wake to minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit temperatures, our equipment frozen solid, yet somehow we kept laying pipe through blizzards and darkness." Construction began in 1974, peaking at 70,000 workers housed in temporary camps along the route. The $8 billion project, about $40 billion today, included not just the pipeline but pump stations, the Valdez terminal, and the Dalton Highway. Private companies took this massive financial gamble because the rewards were staggering. Prudhoe Bay held enough oil to supply 20% of U.S. needs at peak production. First oil flowed in 1977, transforming Alaska overnight. Consider Joe and Mary Kignack, an Inupiat couple from Barrow. Before oil, they lived a traditional subsistence lifestyle. After the boom, Joe found work as an equipment operator, while Mary helped manage new community services funded by oil revenues. Their story mirrored thousands of Alaskans suddenly thrust into modernity. The economic impact was staggering. By the 1980s, oil provided 85% of state revenue, allowing Alaska to eliminate income taxes. The Alaska Permanent Fund, established in 1976, grew to $65 billion by 2020. Starting in 1982, residents received annual dividend checks, cumulatively over $27 billion distributed directly to Alaskans like the Kignacks. Environmental costs emerged despite precautions. Some caribou herds avoided pipeline areas, and the 1989 Exxon Valdez disaster spilled 11 million gallons into Prince William Sound. The Alaska Native Claims Settlement Act transferred 44 million acres to native corporations, bringing both opportunities and challenges to traditional ways of life. The pipeline became an engineering marvel requiring constant care. As production peaked at 2 million barrels daily in 1988, then declined, operators used advanced techniques to extend field life. By 2020, output had fallen to 500,000 barrels, raising questions about Alaska's future. Yet new discoveries and technologies suggested the story wasn't over. Global oil prices dictated Alaska's fortunes. A $10 price swing meant billions in revenue differences. When prices crashed in 2014 to 2016, budget cuts followed, revealing the state's dangerous dependence. Still, the economic transformation was undeniable. The $7.2 million Alaska purchase had yielded resources worth hundreds of billions. The legacy remains complex. Oil brought prosperity but created dependencies. Environmental debates continue with each new development proposal. Through it all, Alaska's black gold proved the territory's value extended beyond spectacular landscapes. It held energy resources that powered a nation. As one old pipeline worker put it, "We didn't just build a pipe. We built Alaska's future, for better or worse."